Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 2 o'clock, I'm Nathan Wallen with your Solent Sports headlines. Firstly, we have some breaking news in the Premier League with Nottingham Forest's financial breach to be heard next week. Nuno Espirito Santos' team could face a penalty similar to relegation battlers Everton with a points deduction. Chloe Boyne has more on that.
Yeah, thank you, Nathan. So, much like Everton, Forest were charged in January for financial breaches, with their case set to be heard next week. The outcome of the case could even affect their Premier League survival, as they currently sit just outside the relegation zone and only 4 points clear of Luton. A verdict is not expected until April and will be subject to appeal. This news has broken just after Everton's penalty for their breach of the financial rules was reduced from 10 points to 6, after they appealed their immediate deduction they received in November last year. The Premier League said at the time that both clubs have each confirmed that they are in breach of the league's profitability and sustainability rules.
Sweden midfielder Christopher Olsson has been placed with a ventilator in hospital after losing consciousness at home. Reporter Kieran Phillips has more on the breaking news.
Thank you, Nathan. Former Arsenal midfielder Christopher Olsson has been placed on a ventilator after being submitted to hospital last week in Denmark. The 28-year-old appears to be suffering from an acute brain-related illness and is in a stable condition, his club reports. Olsson made his full debut for Arsenal in 2013 and scored a penalty in that League Cup game versus West Brom.
Thank you on the insight, Chloe and Piran, and the Saints will be marching up to the North East tomorrow. An FA Cup clash for Southampton awaits in the Carabao Cup. Champions Liverpool to book a spot to the quarterfinals. Manager Russell Martin has the latest update on Ryan Fraser before the game.
And Coventry are going to win the FA Cup. The final whistle!
He's going to be out for a little bit of time, unfortunately. So, a bit of a blow for us, big blow for him. But we'll have him back. He will probably the other side of the international break.
The Sky Blues are dreaming of repeating their 1987 season. And Coventry went through to the quarterfinals after beating Maidstone 5-0 last night. Potentially another 4 championship teams could make the quarterfinals. In the National League, Eastleigh will be playing Oldham Athletic tonight. The Spitfires beat third place Bromley at the weekend and will be hoping to carry this momentum forward. Eastleigh have won every game with newly appointed manager Kelvin Davis at the helm, who is a former Saints goalkeeper. This evening, the Lionesses will continue their training camp with a friendly against Italy. The squad impressed midweek with a 7-2 victory over Austria as Grace Clinton netted on her international debut. Manager Sarona Wegman was pleased with the 20-year-old.
I don't know yet what's her very best position because she hasn't been playing that much. I thought I was happy with her performance on Friday and how she showed. Over time, we'll see what best fits her and also what's best for the team, how to use her.
With Italy's strongest side rested last week, this matchup is set to make a fierce friendly. From Saturday, we're all going to get used to having to hear this every week.
And it's lights out and away we go!
Red Bull are looking dominant again coming into the season after a week of pre-season testing. Despite Carlos Sainz being booted out Ferrari for the 2025 season, the Spaniard boasted the quickest lap time during testing. Over to athletics, Britain's Josh Kerr has made the claim that he will be crowned Olympic 1500-metre champion this summer. Yesterday, Kerr was nominated for the Breakthrough Athlete of the Year at the prestigious Lorenz Award in Madrid. The Scottish-born runner will be going for gold this weekend at the Indoor Athletic World Championships. French Rugby Federation has stated coach Fabien Galtier's job is absolutely not in danger. France has won every single game in the France has only won one game this season and sit fourth in the table, 9 points off runaway leaders Ireland, who are currently unbeaten. New Zealand cricketer Will Ragnar has called time on his international career. The fast bowler retires as the country's 5th highest Test wicket taker. He was emotional when thanking fans for his support.
I can't thank you enough for the support, for making me feel welcome, to make me feel like a Kiwi, and for all the chants throughout the years, lifting me up when your body is sore, to be able to still do what you do. You played a huge role.
English golfer Joe Dean, a part-time delivery driver, has won a life-changing sum by finishing runners-up at the Kenya Open. Dean is ranked 2,930th in the world and has scraped his way into the DP World Tour event. He tells Sky Sports that he'll spend his £170,000 prize money on. Later, we'll be looking into a 12-hour cycle challenge that Solent students took part in.
To be fair, I mean, the cycle was pretty knackering.
Yeah.
That's all for now. I'll see you in an hour. Thank you.